So the queen turned out to be 2 Chainz the whole time. See, look, it says it right here. From the time she was born, she knew she was different. Not playing. It's Musica. You see, 2 Chainz does music, and then Musica is by name is different. Anyway, well, actually, they both different, really. All right, and now I'm in blah, and I didn't need to eat humans to preserve my mind in humanoid form. She said I was born with the shits. She was born in it. Let me see. We got a weird looking crane looking animal. It's only got one eye. This bear looks almost normal. My body didn't change no matter what I ate. She said I seen people transform to a dog because they ate some horse or something like that. They ate a plant. They turned into a plant. She said I ate something. I stayed the same. She wasn't getting no gains. She probably was mad about it at first. She's like, I ain't getting no gains. She said, I'm eating all this food and I'm stirring the sun. I'm trying to put on some weight. Okay, I was called the miracle child. At times I was hunted for this, believed to be another kind of cattle. They said, what? Maybe if we eat it, we can get it. But I was so happy when I could use my gift to help the poor, the starving. Okay. But they thought that it's like if they she realized that, hey, if you become what you eat, if they eat me, wouldn't they get the same powers that I got? And she probably figured that out that way. But some people was hunting her probably because they was thinking, oh man, if I instead of drinking the blood, I'll just eat her head and get, you know what I'm saying, get the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like get the whole power. Or thought they was gonna be supercharged to something like that. What's up, QRW6? I don't know why they did that because she was willingly giving away her powers or whatever, her immunity. So I don't know why people would hunt her down, except for like the nobles in order to get that power and keep it for themselves. That makes sense. But then they killed everyone. I was the only one left. The nobles killed all the people that was immune to the shit. They got their brains inside. Like, they got all the demons' brains inside of wine glasses. Those big glasses. Okay. As a sole survivor, I've been hiding for 700 years. She been playing hide and go seek for a long time. She probably laughing so hard like they still haven't found me. Okay, I wonder why I'm different from the others. That's a good question. The queen is different from the others too. Am I special? Is this heresy? What am I? Why do I exist? For what reason am I alive? It might not be a reason. You might just had a mutation or something like that, and that's it. You might just be a mutant. That's it. There's no reason behind it. Do I have the right to be alive? No, you don't. Somebody needs to kill you. The nobles already told you don't have the right to be alive. That's a weird question. Do I have the right to be alive? Probably because she got tortured is probably the reason why she said all that stuff. Anyway, now they cut back to the present and Sung-joo going up against Legra Valima. The queen is the one who took everything from me. My parent, my friends, my parent. It says my parent. Well, like singular. The theories behind the demon feats is evolution and mutation. Right, that's what I'm thinking. She didn't say my parents with an S. She said my parent. She only had one parent. She was like with a single mother or a single father. All right. I had so much I wanted to tell her. A whole mountain of issues to settle, and yet all I can think when I look at her is, you poor thing. She looking at the queen like, you're special, you're different. So I know how you feel. I was different. I got hunted down, and people in my mind, I'm going like this. For Musica, yes. For the Queen, hell no, I don't feel sorry for her. You know, and I don't want to be one of those people that totally dismiss, you know, circumstances. Like they feel like if the person violates somebody, I don't care what they did, what happened to them. I'm not one of those people. But check this out. All she's saying is that the girl was different. She wasn't really different in a super noticeable way. She was just super fucking strong. You know what I mean? And she had all this power. You know what I mean? So, like, if you're different, people pick on you for it. That's one thing. But if you're different and people praise you for it, I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. That's like that billionaire that was crying on TV, crying, talking about I care about people. I don't want to see people lose, you know, $100 million when they only have 5 billion. You know what I mean? Like that that's basically what is the Queen right here. Okay, how come you are so terribly starved? She's saying that's what makes her different is she got to keep eating so much. She got a real big appetite, real big appetite. I'm with you. Queen is a piece of garbage. You who are richer than anyone, who can have anything you want. No, she can't. Because God gonna find out that she's taking the best cattle and kill her. Remember the dude Scrambles? You know, Scrambles on top of her. She's not as far up as they think she is. Scrambles is high up. Now, the Queen actually stopped to listen to Musica because Musica probably asked a question that was really interesting to her. But in the midst of that, Sung-joo jumped in and was like, this is my chance. You know what I mean? You open. That's what he said. He said, you open. Whoop. Went right in there. Okay? Now, he jumped in to really protect Musica. But at that time, Musica didn't really need help. Look, here you go. It's all fine, Sung-joo. Thank you. She said, I need to ask these questions. I want to see if she flip out like R. Kelly in that interview. Okay, here I was expecting sense from you. Me starving? Are you speaking seriously? So she just eat just to get stronger, like she really is full right now? Yes. You are indeed in starvation. No matter how much you eat, no matter how much you get, how far you climb, you can never be satisfied. It is heartbreaking. I am sad. I am so sad for you. Everybody's like, oh my God, you know what? Even though the Queen tried to kill everybody on the planet, we feel so sorry for her. She got it worse than the people she killed. You know what I mean? What was it that you really desired? What is it that you fear so much? Who said it's fear? I don't know. Sometimes I think the power, somebody told me this, was it power is its own reward. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily fear something. You might just want something. Wanting something don't mean you're scared of the opposite or whatever. If only you could feel satisfaction, your future would have been much different. Okay? But you were a prisoner of your own insatiable desires. You forgot how to respect God. They talking about scrambles, right? Scrambles to them is God, right? You overindulged in taking life, and you haven't even noticed that all you managed to do in the end was to provoke your own ruin. She's not ruined. Well, her kingdom's kind of ruined because they killed everybody, but you can get more royals. As long as the Queen survives and she takes out them, then she can grab some people from the villages, make them into royals, and they'll do it because they're getting money and they're getting fresh food all the time. They'll do it. They'll be the new royals. Remember, the royals wasn't always royals. Okay, no talk, no jutsu for her. She ain't getting no sympathy. Musica pities her. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, ludicrous. She says she likes hip hop. Her favorite artist is Ludacris. Desire is the greatest virtue. It is what? She throwing up a little girl or whatever and was getting ready to eat her. Yup. Ate some little girl like it was nothing. Desire is the greatest virtue. It is what moves all to strive on. It is the power that animates everything. She said, I'm supposed to want more all the time. You know what I mean? She basically saying she hungry. She a grinder. So insatiable desire only means boundless power. Respect God, life, I bow to no one, not even scrambles. She said, not even scrambles. Oh man, from the time I was born, I knew I was different. Same thing. I am truly special. No one is like me. There's nothing in this world that I fear, not even scrambles. And you think I will ruin myself? You make me laugh. She said, you lost your goddamn mind. She got the people up there bowing to her right before she eats them. Oh man, she don't care. You have already ruined yourself. See, you are already dead. Enough of this is babble. Enough of this babble. You could whine in your death. Musica. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out what happened. Musica knew something. The queen was. Oh shit. The queen was like, I'm a soldier. That's just all it is to it. Like I'm supposed to get to this money, and that's just it. And she's not paying Musica any mind. She's not going to let Musica monologue and just that's going to be it. She's going to get at her. Now she goes for Sung-joo or Musica. No, she goes for Musica. And Sung-joo jumps in to protect her, and something looked like it exploded, like from her arm. Her arm just exploded. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. What? What the heck? You ate too much. What that mean? She ate too much. She goes because she didn't do it before. Like none of this stuff happened. She goes to throw that arm and it exploded and turned into like a cancer or like a keloid or something like that. The queen eating too much doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, your body cells are long past the limits. The limit for what? Like, how did Musica know about a limit? Did she eat a limit? Like, where's this limit come from? I mean, obviously, there's a limit to how much you can eat, but in terms of the demons, we never heard of a limit in terms of how many people they can eat. Like, I know you can. It's probably a limit to how many people can eat at one time, but over years, if you're eating constantly, I don't see where the limit will come from. Your body cells are long past the limit. In the end, a second core didn't give you any special powers. You ingested a mass amount of corpses and toxins. It was too much to process in one go. Wait, you ingested a mass amount of corpses and toxins. It was too much. Oh, she's saying she ate too much at one time. She's not talking about this whole time that she's been alive. She's talking about she ate that poison just now, and she ate a whole bunch of bodies all at once. The demon bodies, she's talking about that. And when you lost your first core, you were thrown into the frantic state of near death. Okay, she's saying too much happened at one time. But how would she know this? When you expelled your food whole from yourself, it meant that your body was already unable to consume them fully. Damn you, queen. It hurts. Help, your highness. I beg your mercy. She's saying when she threw up, when all them things came out, That's how she knew that what was going to happen. But how did it, like who when else did this happen before? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What music is the same age as the Queen, right? Or around the same age. So how come Musica knows this, but the Queen didn't know? Hey man, hope you're doing well. It's always nice to see such an underrated streamer still at it. Yeah, you already know I'm torturing myself. She's been using up the energy all through the battle. Yeah. Okay, probably she overused her healing factor. Um, she said you ate too much. You ate too many people at the same time, and that made her throw up. Okay. It makes more sense to just say Norman's poison was working low key. I mean, they did say that too. They said you had the poison in your system as well. But I don't know. They never gave any type of heads up that something like this could even happen. So I'm not really 100% sold on this. Some of the people that she ate is mad at her. Repugnant. See that? Well, some of them mad at her. Okay, help. I don't want to die. How dare. I'm afraid. Mother, man, Lord Gillen. Yo, these little things is nasty. Okay. The memories, the in that the identity, the identities. I don't know why it was hard for me to read that. The identities. Um, it would be weird. You see all these little heads. If one of the demon heads ate the human head on the throw up, wouldn't that be nasty? Wouldn't that be weird? It is all overflowing. Aren't you lucky, Musica? You get to be yourself always. So some of her friends, this is a flashback again. She said, "Man, you get to always be so you don't have to change or nothing." And she gonna be like, "No, I'm not lucky because I gotta do more than you." You know what I'm saying? Musica is lucky. Demons can't until people found out and they start chasing her. But in terms of just being able to just not have to worry, she is lucky. Yeah, the way Musica was talking like she knew more than the queen about how her body works didn't feel right. Right. You got to give me some clue as to how she knows this stuff. Like, I see it happens a lot in mangas, but usually they give you some clue or the person saying it reveals how they know. So then you can say, oh, okay, that's where they got the information from. And it won't feel like they just made it up as they went along. Demons can become anyone. We are therefore no one. He said, we're therefore no one. We fear the hunger, but degeneration too is terrifying. Even a long enough life may be enough to make one lose it all. Okay, let me see. The boundaries of your identity. What is your sense of self? Who do you want to become? I thought so much about the meaning of life, about why I was brought into this world, 700 years thinking. And when I met these human children, I finally came to understand it. Long ago, we sealed a promise. We broke this land apart from the human world. I was born in order to change the demons. She thinks she gotta make it so that the demons can live amongst the humans. Norman has a good point. Even if the demons don't have to eat humans, they still might do it. Okay, I guess they're comparing to the human body needing certain systems to run the body, like you can still live without one kidney, but limited until you get a new one. I have no clue what you're talking about. And now is the time we change this demon world. Stop! I'm Crone. I'm Michelle. She got eaten. I'm Gillen. I'm Dozer. I'm Bayon. Oh man, she had knocked all these people off. I didn't know she ate Sister Crone. That's crazy. Crone was smart as hell, so that's probably why she ate her. Okay, I am who? Oh, they're all saying their identities. Here's a funny thing. Sister Crone's human. And Michelle's human? Why would they reveal who they are? Like say their name? Because the reason why they're saying their names is to basically give themselves an identity. Remember, they said that the demons have no form. They like their form is constantly shifting, so their identity is constantly shifting. So they pretty much have no identity. They do have an identity to an extent, but they could become something completely different the next day. You know what I mean? But that I guess they're saying this is especially true for the queen. I am who. So I'm guessing they're saying the queen has like been on a power struggle for so long that she never really thought about who she is and who she wants to be and all that other good stuff. She just was like, just get next power, get some more power, get some more power, and that was it. The lives you ate are now devouring you. Goodbye. This is kind of cheesy. Your Majesty, Queen Legravalima. Her boundless appetite fueled the fire that burned her body down. The throw up that she threw up with the human heads or whatever, and the demon heads and all that, whatever she ate, they melting away too. I don't like that ending. Everything about the chapter was good except for a couple things, which I was mentioning earlier. Musica knowing so much without them giving us a hint as to why she knows. And then not her just knowing it actually happened feel like why? Like there's no explanation for that, for what actually happened. Not only is there no explanation for how Musica knows, there's no explanation for what actually happened. I don't get it. Like, I mean, the explanation is so vague. They really is no explanation, no real explanation. It's no backstory into how it started, the origin of it. You know what I mean? I'm saying she lost one core and lived, but she was actually limited and she had bailed until she got a new core. If she gets a new core, the other core was doing the work of the lost core. I know it sounds confusing. No, I get you now. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But here's the reason why I disagree with you. Because most demons only have one core. Matter of fact, the vast majority of demons only have one core. So demons don't need two cores. They only need one. You know what I mean? But this chapter was okay. It was like I liked everything about it except for the whole Musica and the Queen Legravalima thing. Whereas to how Musica knows about some of this stuff, she said some of this stuff they just pulled it out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And then Legravalina, I'm trying to figure out like how she got to this point. Like what what gave her these powers and whatnot. It seemed like they just mutated. That's what it seemed like. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.